The Philadelphia 76ers center Joel Embiid debuted on the road to visit the Brooklyn Nets. Before the game, the Philadelphia 76ers were 0-3. Conversely, the Brooklyn Nets were a perfect 3-0. My, how things change. So, what was the one difference? Joel Embiid. I won't tout his offense, nor his defense. I won't even point out that the Brooklyn Nets had no answer for him, not even as they hacked at him to send him to the foul line 18 times. But I will point out the fact that the 0-3 Philadelphia 76ers suddenly sprang to life as a team and downed the 3-0 Brooklyn Nets by the tidy score of 133-114. Keep in mind, the Philadelphia 76ers had the game well in hand in the third quarter. Head coach Brett Brown simply sat his starters and first bench wave and played the remaining players through the fourth quarter. Significant impact. What type of impact did Joel Embiid have in this game? Significant. The Philadelphia 76ers started out slow. Just under the 7-minute mark, they were behind by 10 points. Meanwhile, the Nets looked to cruise to an easy victory. But that didn't happen. Dario Saric entered the game. T.J. McConnell entered the game. The Philadelphia 76ers climbed back into it. But the true momentum changer in my mind happened at the 2:30 mark in the first quarter when Embiid blocked Allen Crabbe's 6-foot jumper. From that point on, the Nets fouled Embiid constantly. And the rest of the Philadelphia 76ers, knowing so much defensive attention turned to Embiid, began to score and score and score some more. Joel Embiid MVP? An MVP is not simply a player who performs well individually, but a player who elevates the play of the players around him. In this game, everyone came to play. This was a showcase by the Philadelphia 76ers of their new player of the future. They turned Embiid loose on three-point shots. In the end, fans were entertained in a way that seldom happens in an NBA game. The NBA needs a healthy Joel Embiid. The modern NBA is still a business of entertaining sports fans. Yes, LeBron James and Stephen Curry and others are incredibly talented at what they do. But with a player like Joel Embiid, half of the fun is witnessing something unexpected. This young man, when healthy, excites the fans in the stands like never before. How do you categorize the player who blocks, steals, assists, shoots near the basket, mid-range, and from the perimeter? Versatile? Stretch 5? After an off-season of business over substance, the NBA risks losing a connectivity to their fans. Boston Celtics leader Isaiah Thomas now plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Gordon Hayward and Kyrie Irving now play for the Celtics. D'Angelo Russell now plays for the Brooklyn Nets, while the Houston Rockets traded for Paul George. Ignore NBA revolving doors for a moment. As the fans of the entire NBA wrestle with the who's on first reality, Joel Embiid places everyone gently back into their living room sofas and shows them why basketball is the most exciting sport on the planet. Joel Embiid may not have the pedigree of LeBron James nor James Harden just yet. But don't try to use that as a reason to tamper enthusiasm of the cheering fans. So many of you have forgotten the most basic premise of sports: to entertain.